MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Tyler Chatwood, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here it comes. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the zone for the first strike. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 4. And he misses with it, 1-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 home. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Kipnis, relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn to.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch coming, here it is. Josh Bell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Javier Baez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Schwarber.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 ball, 1 strike.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. From the stretch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bryant on third. Rizzo over at second. Schwarber is over at first with 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Lifted the other way to left center. Dyson on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Here's Gregory Polanco, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Polanco.
And the pitch. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Back goes Hayward to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch.
No, that's close.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, hot.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Ian Happ. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. One strike now from Archer. A runner at first with no outs here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. To Frazier at the bag. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and their runners at the corners now. Set and the pitch. Now the 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
The left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The pitcher, Chris Archer.
Into the box now, Chris Archer, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first. Runner's back. The bunt attempt is popped up. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
stepping up to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one, well below the zone. First and second here with nobody out. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to come in. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life. Here's
Javier Baez. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Archer's ready. Here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. One and one to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Adam.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
2-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Kipnis. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us are back with more following this. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dyson's there. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses 2-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Oh, and he misses it. Ground ball foul down the left side. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line hard down the line and right. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Again, another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball.
Now
And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. Misses down below the knees. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Taken but called a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. 2 out with the man at first. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Archer comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball, 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Fouled away. ready with another 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jacob Gall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Dyson is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So digging in now, Chris Archer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 on the way.
No, that's a ball.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit back up the middle. There's Baez on to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant to stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Digging in, Javier Baez, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Cubs, no left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Archer comes set. Here it comes. comes set and the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Brian Reynolds.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. He swings and grounds it to short. Kipnis on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Josh Bell the next to hit. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go
and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're down 1-0. Derek Holland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Derek Holland.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds will wait on it. One gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Striding into the box, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Holland's ready. Here's his offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ranging back is Dyson into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. And he lays off there 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's over. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Week will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting. The catcher, Jacob.
In now, Jacob Stallings. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First offering on its way. Gerard Dyson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. None out, runners at first and second. Grounder down the line at third. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
The pitcher, number 4.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Kyle Ryan will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
56. Kyle Ryan.
Guillermo Heredia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Guillermo Heredia.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-0. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Feliz.
So stepping in, David Bodie. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
No strike.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Lined but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Moran onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Up next to the Pirates, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Grounded up the first baseline. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Cubs lead it 2-0. JT Riddle is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field.
Nick Birdie is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Pirates. Number 57.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Javier.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
2-1.
In there, 2-2.
2-2.
And now a pitch on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Grounded to first. Bell scoops it up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 46, Craig Kimbrell. Now catching and batting 8, number 7.
Colin Moran will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. The 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he misses again, ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
In now, Jacob Stallings, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in, Gerard Dyson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. There's Baez. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A 2-0 finish today. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyler Chatwood earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Chatwood. The loss goes to Chris Archer. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.